Shalom family trendsetter. Now real quick in this video, I want to discuss something that I think is important for us to take in consideration. Now oftentimes when we leave our homes, we go about our daily lives like a routine type thing. And we don't even consider that, sometimes your routine can actually be your downfall. Now take for example when you go to work every morning, right? You get up the same time every morning, you leave out of your house the same time, and in some cases come home the same time every day. And it's like a pattern, you know what I'm saying? It's like a routine. If you have nosy ass neighbors, they probably know exactly what time you leave and get home, and that's not good. But what I really want for y'all to consider, right? You ever go to an area, let's say Walmart, shopping store, right? Shopping center or whatever. And you in the parking lot and you just pull up, you don't really take time to scan the area. And the reason why I'm saying this, right? Because every time I go anywhere, right, I'm always cautious of my surroundings. Try to be aware of my surroundings. My wife always telling me that I'm paranoid. And I'm like, yeah, I'm paranoid because I'm living in the land of my enemy. I'm living amongst my enemy. So every time I go around certain demographics of people, certain group of people, you know who I'm talking about, I fear for my life. And I'm not talking about my people. I'm not talking about so-called black people. I'm talking about other nations of people, primarily the so-called Caucasian, the white people, right? The mass shooters and shit. Every time I go anywhere, like a Walmart or a movie theater or anywhere, I'm always fearful, is this going to be my last day? Because I know these devils like to shoot up shit in mass numbers, okay? And I'm just keeping 100. It's not a hate video. It's just an awareness video. So I would say to y'all, whenever you go pull up anywhere, don't just jump out of your vehicle. Always take that extra 2 minutes or a minute to scan, look through your rear view mirror, your side mirror, make sure there's nobody lurking and shit, you know what I'm saying? No white supremacists lurking in the dark. Not even, shit, even our people, because, you got some of our people that's bugged out and shit, they will try to rob you and whatever. So, in all fairness, and not just them, you got our people to worry about too, but I'm talking about them. All right? My challenge is to expose these devils. So, you always want to make sure you don't just jump out of your vehicle, especially if you're in a lightly lit area and shit. You don't just walk out of your vehicle. You don't know who's lurking in the dark, especially for you ladies with children or whatever. Even you niggas, you know what I mean? Niggas meaning black, all right? You have to be very, very aware of your surroundings. We're living in some serious time, and I'm going to tell you how deep it is with me. When I go to Walmart, right, as soon as I pull up in the Walmart parking lot, because I don't really go to Walmart to shop for grocery. I go there for survival items and shit, canned goods, whatever. And when I pull up in a Walmart, I'm always cautious. I don't jump out of the car right away. I'm always looking around. My wife be like, damn, what's wrong with you? Why are you so paranoid? I'm like, listen, I'm not paranoid. I'm just aware of my surroundings, okay? And she said, why you always do that? I said, because what if we just walk out of the car and somebody's literally just waiting for the next victim? Or do you want to be the next victim? I have to tell her shit for her to consider. You know what I'm saying? The worst case scenario. And that's how I look at life. See, I don't believe in Jesus and shit. Jesus never helped me or anybody else that look like me. If anything, we getting gunned down and oppressed by these devils, because Jesus tells us to love our enemy. And I got to throw that in all my video. Love our enemy, turn the other cheek and shit. So I don't believe in Jesus, because Jesus have never done anything for me to believe in him that he will save my life. So I have to, in this case, I ask the Most High for for guidance and for protection, and I have to do my due diligence to do my part. So I would scan the parking lot and shit, make sure ain't nobody out there that looks suspicious. And then when I walk into the Walmart, as soon as I get to the front door, right as soon as I enter in, I'm looking around too, seeing what type of weirdos are around, because I have a discerning spirit. I can discern sometime when something's about to go down. You know what I mean? But a lot of y'all don't do that. Y'all just get up and go. It's almost like everything's going to be all right. It's a sunshiny day today. Everything's going to be all right because the government tell me everything's going to be all right. My politician tell me everything's going to be all right. No, it's not. Things are not going to be all right. So I'm just saying this, in the future, family, when y'all are out and about, always look around your surroundings. Always fear for your life, okay? They fear for their life when they see us. We should fear for our lives when we see them, because they are mass shooters. Them motherfuckers kill without a cause, all right? So you got to always keep that in mind. Now, it's a possibility that this phone might cut off because we have severe weather. Every minute this shit keep shipping in when I'm making the video. I think they doing that shit deliberately to fuck the video up. It happened 3 times. This is the 4th time I'm making this video, all right? So another thing I want y'all to think about, let's look at the Walmart super centers, right? These future FEMA camps, because that's what they're going to use them for. They already started with some of them already. Now, when you go to these super centers, they have, it's like a one-stop shop. Basically, they have food items, non-perishable food items, automotive, lawn care, you name it, they got it, right? And you got to ask yourself this question. As big as this super center is, right, you got food. A lot of our people, we go there for produce, right? These I wouldn't even say non-GMO, because a lot of these foods that we buy from Walmart are GMO'd, all right, especially the produce. So you go there and you pick up shit thinking it's fresh and, you know, it's coming from, you know, farmers that deal with GMO. These are non-GMO. These are GMO products, family, that y'all are purchasing and consuming. Now, I'm going to give you an example how, if I were you, I wouldn't even buy any meat or produce from these super center Walmarts. Back in the days, before I knew better, right? Let's say 2010, I used to shop at Walmart for food, you know, for meat and shit like that. So I used to go to get my steak and my ground beef. And I remember there was one incident, right, where I picked up some steak, and I was really contemplating what I want the steak or not, because steak for me is hard for me to digest it. So anyway, I picked it up, and I picked up some milk. Now back then, I never used to drink the organic milk because I didn't know any better. So I remember getting to the counter and shit, and then, you know, they ringed it up, and I'm like, shit, I'm gonna pay like $20-something for two slices of steak. So I'm like, nah, I'm good. So I said, never mind, take that off, right? So she went ahead and she took the steak off and she put it to the side. And even back then, I was always curious. So I said, I know this bitch ain't gonna leave. That's what I said in my mind. I know this bitch ain't gonna leave. And incidentally, she wasn't one of us. She was another nation. So that's why I'm using that word. I know she ain't gonna leave the meat right there and shit. Because I know, you know, usually you're supposed to call somebody to come get it and take it right back to the refrigerator. So I said to my wife, I said, you saw what she just did? She said, yeah. She said, she probably gonna get around to it. Because, you know, my wife always give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Never give anybody the benefit of the doubt. They have to earn the benefit of the doubt. And then after the benefit of the doubt, then you give them trust. All right? That's how it is with me. So I said, I'm gonna see. I said, listen, go ahead to the car, and I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Give me like 5-10 minutes. I want to see exactly what she gonna do. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting and shit watching her. And literally, family, that means sat there for the length of time that I was there. So I was upset, because I'm saying to myself, I come here a lot and shit. I mean, look, I want to make sure they doing the right thing. So I went to her and I said to her, are you going to leave that meat right there? And she gave me a look like, what are you talking about? You know, like a dumbass look. So I said, okay, no problem. So I walked away and shit, and I went to customer service. I said, can I speak to a store manager? So, you know, when you go ask for a store manager, these places, see, I'm gonna continue back with it, family. Hey, family, I'm back. My bad. I had an important call I had to get. So what I was saying, so I went to customer service to ask for a manager, and, you know, it took a while for the manager to come, because, you know, usually in these big ass department store, you'll get the supervisor, but the manager is the last person you'll speak to. So anyway, the manager came, and I explained the situation that, you know, I went to purchase this particular food item. I changed my mind. It was a meat product, and instead of the cashier giving it to somebody or taking it back to the department, to the freezer, she left it on the side. And I went, you know, 10 minutes after to ask her what she gonna do with it, and she didn't really have an explanation. So I need an explanation from you, because I shop here a lot, and I want to make sure that these food items that I'm purchasing is fresh. You know what I mean? She said, oh, I'm sorry, you know, that's not usually her practice. Maybe she's busy with a customer. I said, yeah, she was in fact busy. It was a line, but still, you know, that doesn't excuse, you know, you having this product out. So she said, can you direct me to the cashier? So I said, yeah, 13, cashier 13. I dropped dime on that bitch, because, you know, she one of them. She ain't one of us, so I could care less. If it was one of us, maybe I wouldn't have did it, you know what I mean? But because it was one of them, yeah, you're damn right, I dropped dime on her. Y'all snitch on that bitch. So anyway, she went over there and she, you know, she asked the cashier, hey, you know, where's the meat? I'll take it back to the aisle. So she pointed to the, you know, to the meat. It was sitting on top of this other counter, and not really a counter, but it was right by her, but it was one of the other top, this countertop type thing, right? So the manager, she picked up the meat, and, you know, she began to walk over to the meat department. So I said, wait a minute. I said, you still didn't answer my question. Is this your practice? You know, I'm being a troublemaker in this instance. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? They make it hard for us. They call the cops on us and all that. I should have called the cops on their ass too. But anyway, so I said, no, you didn't answer my question. I said, is this your practice? you know, if a customer change their mind on a particular product, in this case meat, do y'all just leave it around until somebody walk around the store and pick it up and return it to the department? Is that, you know, that's not sanitary, that's not healthy. Because I said I buy meat products from here. Actually, this was going to be my last time doing this because I see what y'all do here. So I caught her in an act, and I even said to her, I said, I'm a store manager, and I know that, you know, I'm going to make sure it you know, follow the procedure. I don't think the procedure is for you to leave and then now you're just trying to cover for her. I didn't hear you say anything to her. You know, basically you just gave her an excuse because I guess, you know, the line was busy, but I want to know, what is your practice? I said, you know what, as a matter of fact, you don't have to tell me what your practice is. I already see what your practice is. What is your name and what is the store number, right? And she was looking at me like, oh my God. I said, yes. I said, like I said, I'm a store manager myself. And, you know, at the time I was a store manager. I used to work for this company. I'm not going to mention their name, you know what I mean? And I know, you know, there's certain things you don't do and there's certain things you can do. And I said, I need to get your name, your full name, and I need the store number, not the telephone number, but the store number itself, right? Because most of these stores, they have a store number. But I already seen her name on her ID badge, but I wanted to see if she was going to give it to me, what was on her ID badge. So she gave it to me, and she was like, you know, I want to apologize. You know, no, this is not usually our practice. So I said, now you're telling me this because I asked you for your store number and your name, you know, because I'm about to contact corporate. Now you're telling me, why you didn't tell me this before? You was basically trying to avoid me because you think I wasn't going to follow up. Now I'm following up. So I said, you know what, this is really messed up. I said, I understand that, you know, you don't care. Y'all don't care much about, I say y'all don't care much about, you know, our neighborhood, because a lot of y'all like to bring these establishments into our neighborhood. Because it was a black neighborhood. It was in Baltimore, you know what I mean? So I'm like, you know, and I know there's other people that shop here, but I don't like the fact that, you know, this shit is not sanitary. And I will be making a formal complaint. And, you know, she was just like stunned, because I guess nobody would have really took the time out to do that. So I guess what I'm saying in closing, family, I don't think y'all should be buying meat and produce at Walmart, because they don't, even milk, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't take it right back, you know, because like I said, I was the one, and I confess, I'm not a hypocrite, I confess that I did, you know, leave the meat there with her because I didn't take it right back, which I wasn't going to do that. I ain't had time for all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to share this with y'all, let y'all know that we shouldn't be eating these products, these food items at Walmart, because Walmart is a one-stop shop. You got food opened up, you know, like in this big ass store. You got people walking around. You got automotive. You got people bringing back batteries. You got people returning shit from their house, dirty shit that they use, and it's just exposed to the environment. Just really consider that, all right? That's why I wanted to make this video. And with that, I say shalom.